Hi and welcome to your Facebook tutorial. We've promised to tell you more about what we do. So this is a Facebook tutorial from the Consult Centre. And what's it designed for? Well, it's to stop you worrying about these Facebook changes and to give you some real free help and guidance and advice around what to do and how to continue to use your page to increase your reach. So watching this tutorial will absolutely help you, but you need to watch until the end. You will need to have set aside about 15 minutes. You may need to pause and take notes, but that's fine because we will leave this video up and it will be on our website and on our Facebook page, and you will be able to refer back to it when you want to. So watching this tutorial video, what's it going to show you? What do you really want to do? Well, you want to learn how to beat the new changes. You want to increase your Facebook reach. You want to we're going to show you how to stop your page from being deranked. And that's really important because as Facebook gets busier and busier, people's posts are being lost, and actually it's restricting who it shows things to now. And how to stop your post reach being limited by Facebook. So there's a deranking element, and there's also your post being restricted from people being able to see it. So before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about the Consult Centre for a couple of moments only, but just to make sure that we give you some kind of trust and guidance around why you should listen to us. So who are we? We're learning and development specialists. We are masters in coaching and mentoring. We are partners for Lancaster and Morecambe Business School, so we provide courses for Lancaster and Morecambe Business School as part of their curriculum, and we do that for adult learners and people in business. We're individual business coaches. So what does that mean? That means you can come and see us privately, and we coach people in either in their business themselves, in their personal lives, in executive coaching, or perhaps it may even be for social media and social media coaching. We're a social media consultancy, so we look after people's accounts. If they don't want to, we'll do all that for them and program their posts and look after their content. And we're Facebook accredited. We also work with the Prince's Trust, which we're incredibly proud of. We've recently been chosen to work with them, working with young adults to mentor them on a voluntary basis to help them to increase their businesses and their working lives. So who are we? Well, this is the team. So here's me, I'm Ruth. I'm coach and trainer and mentor. This is Dominic. Dominic has recently joined us, having moved over from Expedia, where he was the HR director and has a wealth of experience in corporate industry. And this guy is our, some of you may have already met Stephen if you've been on the Building Your Own Website course. Stephen is our trainer, learning and development expert, and our senior associate, and looks after all things technical, and is a little bit of a whiz when it comes to videos, promos, and website content. And here's Nathan. Nathan's the newest acquisition to our team. Nathan has a wealth of experience in learning and development. He's also an accredited coach and currently works with the British Art Council and supports us with our training and development and coaching. So if you want to contact us, you can contact us via email at inquiries@theconsultcentre.com. You can get us on telephone. We'll always help you with lots of free help and guidance. Just give us a call or a text. You can see us on Twitter. You must join our Facebook page because that's where we put a lot of our free content, and obviously also on our group, which is where we probably reserve actually more VIP content for those that join the group and stay involved and engaged. And we give lots of hints and tips, live Q&As, videos, demonstrations, whatever we can to help you in increasing your social media. So some of our client feedback you can see on our page. You can either go to theconsultcentre.com, which is our web address, or if you are wanting to see us join us on Facebook, you would go in the search bar, putting in the Consult Centre Limited, and you would see this icon. You know you're on our page, and there you can find out about us, our services, and perhaps look at some of our reviews. So this video is going to come in one of two parts. The second part of the video is free and it will be on our website. You can still access that. All you have to do is go to the website and go over to free stuff. Just log on. It's always free. Everything remains on there. There's no cost to join. We don't spam you and loads of stuff. You can go on there, go to the members area, and there's lots of content. So we'll show you how you get that free content now. So here's the Consult Centre page. So all you would need to do in order to get over to this page is to type in the consultcentre.com. This will be your page that you will land on. If you're already a member, you can log in here. And if you're not already a member, that's fine. You actually just click this button and you can join either using your Facebook user profile, or you can put in your email and your password, creating your own. Your information is kept privately, but then it allows you into our members section. Click on this button here, free stuff, and you'll see there's blogs, video tutorials, and free resources. So what's in the blogs? Lots is the answer. There's lots in here. It's help, advice, setting up your business, coaching, whether it's about Instagram, whether it's about Twitter, whether it's about security, whether it's about GDPR. There's a whole host of things in there, and these are free for you at any point to download and to read. Or you can actually just view them by just reading through them whilst on the website. Here's our free video section. So if you're a member of our site, you get to see all of these. Some of these don't get loaded onto Facebook, so they're private only to our members. And there's lots of information on here. So whether that's about what content to post on Facebook, whether it's about how to verify your page, whether it's Q&A sessions that we may have done. You'll have to look at my ugly mug, I'm afraid, because the other guys don't come on, but never mind. It's a compromise always. And on here is where you can check out all of our videos and free help and guidance, and we load all videos onto there. And finally, this is our free resources section. So in terms of what's some free stuff, here you've got templates, you've got information, you can download these, you can use them yourself, everything from when the right time is to post on social media to templates for a social media calendar. All this information is free and can be downloaded as a Word document or as a PDF document. Then you can head over to our What's On section. So you've got courses and services to find out more about us, or you've got our What's On section. So for example, here we've got our diary for February, and it shows you the training courses that we've got available at the moment. You can book onto those via this link here on the website, or you could book a coaching session, or you could book a mentoring session, and you can book one of our free coaching sessions. So all of our coaching sessions on a one-to-one basis, for the first time a client comes to see us, the first hour that you come to see us is free. And you can either come once and not see us again, and we give you some help and advice, or you may want to come back. We leave that up to you. We don't hard sell. You guys can make your own minds up. So what are we going to go through? So we're going to talk about why Facebook changed, and really some dates around when it changed. So Facebook's been making some changes quite some time now. Some of them they've announced and you know about them, some of which they absolutely haven't and you didn't know about them. But 2017 saw a number of changes on Facebook, and that was for a number of reasons. One of it was so they could increase their advertising and their advertising revenue, so they kind of reduced how people were seen and how easily things were seen. And some of it was due to some criticism. So publicly recently there was issue around how social media was causing for children to withdraw and people weren't spending time socially, and therefore there was a concern around that. So the recent public announcement over the last 2 days has more been really to respond to that criticism. But the big bit was to reduce this clickbait, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. So, a bit of a history. Once upon a time, well, everyone could see everything on Facebook and every post and every update. And all your Facebook subscribers or followers saw your posts. So if you had 100 subscribers, then 100 people would see your post. It would come in their newsfeed. But then things changed. It got busy. So with nearly 2 billion users on Facebook and 48 million businesses and counting, it would be impossible to show everything to everybody. And people felt they were beginning to get spammed. And that's why Facebook made its changes. So what are those changes? Well, Facebook's limiting your reach. It's detecting bad practice. It's creating new algorithms so that people can tell and report things, but Facebook can actually detect it before it becomes an issue. So you won't know, and they won't tell you as a business owner, but they will reduce your reach. Facebook not only allows best practice posts to gain reach, and I'll talk to you more about that in a moment and how you can make sure you're on best practice and how you can make sure that you do get reach, but it knows its algorithms are intelligent enough now to be set to see that. So your average reach of a post, if you've got 100 followers on your Facebook page, Facebook will only put that to 5%. So what does that mean? It means it'll only show it initially in 5% of your page followers' news feeds. So if you've got 100 followers, 5 people are going to see it. So some terminology, just so that I don't confuse everybody. Organic content and reach. That's content that has originated on Facebook, it's been written onto Facebook, and it maintains and remains on Facebook. So it's not being shared from somewhere else. Reach is about how many times your post has been seen in somebody else's newsfeed. Paid reach, as you'd think, it's advertising. Engagement, are people responding and are you responding to them? Offline, when I talk about offline, I refer to people who put on posts and links to other websites. Online, it means you're keeping people within Facebook. And clickbait, and I'll show you that coming up shortly. Clickbait, I'll explain. So this is clickbait. What does that mean? So there's several different types, and actually there's more than this, but these are the main ones. Vote baiting, reaction baiting, share, tag, and comment baiting. So vote baiting, what is it? Well, everyone's seen it. Click if you like the picture, which one do you like, post, comment. But actually it's asking you to put an emotive reaction on. And at one point, Facebook couldn't detect this, and Facebook found this at one time to be engagement. It now knows people are trying to do that on purpose and provoke their audience. It knows the content is of no use. It knows it provides no educational content. It knows when it's happening. And to do that, you will be restricting your reach because Facebook will stop you before you get a chance. Reaction baiting, people that put on content which is meant to provoke. Simple as that. Star signs, salacious content. When it knows that's happening and it knows it's being done for that purpose because the comments are few and the reactions are many, it will clip the reach and stop it. Share baiting. Share this with your friends to win a motorhome. Share this with your friends to win a Ferrari. Bad news, guys. No one's winning a Ferrari at all. This is just to get that reach out there. Facebook knows that. It's lazy shares. It knows when the shares are too many, and it then restricts it from being shown in newsfeed. Tag baiting. When it talks about, if this looks like you, tag yourself. If you know somebody who looks like this, tag yourself. You'll all have seen the avocado video with an old woman singing about an avocado. Tag some friends to make them watch it. Well, when you do that, Facebook will derank your page and even your personal page because of it's sharing lazy content and empty content onto people's newsfeeds. And comment baiting. I see it all the time. People do this. If you're watching, press a 1. If you like what I'm telling you, press a 2. It's the most amateur version of network marketing that I've ever come across. And Facebook now detects 1s, 2s, yes, no's, like, not like, and they're what's called repetitive comments. And then they are not unique, and Facebook knows. And it also will stop you from reaching your audience. It won't tell you, it'll just stop showing you posts. So if you're doing any of these, that's the main change. Or one actually, sorry, of the main changes. There's more to show you shortly. But if you're doing those, you need to stop them immediately. So all the things you mustn't do. You mustn't send people offline. Don't share constant links to your email, to your website address, to YouTube videos, to Twitter. Facebook wants you to remain online, and that means inside of Facebook. And if you're doing that, your page will be deranked and your posts will be stopped. So if you're sharing links to other pages, it doesn't work. You can get around it. If, for example, you wanted to share a useful article from the BBC, that's great. But go and find the BBC's Facebook page and share the Facebook link. Don't share the URL website link. The use of hashtags. If you're using hashtags in your posts, Facebook is deranking your posts. It sees it as lazy content. If you ignore comments, you don't reply to people, it knows that you're only out for your own gain and you're not engaging with your audience. It will limit your page and it will stop your post being shared. If you're only seeking likes or emotive reactions, it will limit you. any of these mean you're trying to manipulate your audience, Facebook knows and it will derank your page. And if you use any of that engagement bait, you will find that your posts eventually will only go to 2 to 3% of your audience at best. So how does reach work? It's the question I get asked more than anything else. So how do I increase my reach? The short answer is you increase it with some effort and original content and help and guidance. Facebook shows to only 5% as standard. If you have 100 followers, only 5 people will be tested with your post. So if you go on now and you write a post on your Facebook page, that will only show in 5% of your followers' news feeds. And Facebook waits for reactions now. That's the one of the new changes. And if it gets reaction, if it gets comment, if people start to talk about it, share it, comment, like it, then it will show it to another 5%. And if that 5% do the same, it will continue because it's checking that what you're sharing is of any use to anybody. But it knows if you're asking for 1s and 2s and 3s and yeses in your comments, and if you're doing that, it doesn't matter how many comments and shares you get, it will restrict your shares content and your reach. So how do you improve it? Well, head over to the website and you'll see the video, and it'll be video number 2, and we'll talk you through how you can do it at no cost by best practice. So part 2 is live now for you to go and see. See you all soon.